Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. So this is the KORG Nautilus and it has a built-in sequencer just like all modern workstation keyboards. And I make no secret of the fact that I really don't get on with them. And the Nautilus is no exception. I really struggle with it. Like all sequencers on synths, I find them a bit cumbersome, awkward to use, and overly complicated at times. But I did find a killer hidden feature on the Nautilus that's changed my mind a little bit. Yes, this is a bit of an undocumented Easter egg using two rather unexpected capabilities here on the Nautilus. So I'm going to share this little trick with you in today's video. And then at the end of the video, I'll share with you what I don't like so much about it, with the hope that it might be fixed one day in firmware. So this trick is going to work best for your slower, more atmospheric, kind of ambient pad kind of tracks, just like we're going to do today. And the first part of this trick uses the seamless sound transitions. As you change preset, the Nautilus will continue playing the old one, as long as you're holding down the keys, something like this. Changing now. Let's keep the left hand down. And you never know what you're going to get. I'm just stepping up randomly through the presets here and just improvising, adjusting what I'm playing depending on what I'm hearing here. I think I'm in the rhythmic motion pad category, by the sounds of it. Yeah, we can use that patch, I think, to get started. Now, the cool feature here, the trick that I discovered, is that you can change patches as you're recording on the sequencer, something that I've not been able to do on other synthesizer workstations. So this is actually very cool. I can even manipulate the knobs as well as I'm playing and capture those. So now I'm going to just record one track. I'll just ad hoc something with a couple of simple chords. This trick does work better for slower, more atmospheric, paddy kind of tracks. So this will be perfect. We've got like a motion pad going on here. So I'll just record something, change presets and just improvise on what I'm hearing here. We'll lay down one kind of backing track, then we'll go back and lay down another track with some melody ideas, also using this sound transition idea. So let's give it a shot. Now, I know you can't see the screen here, so apologies for that, but take my word for it, it's kind of boring. You probably wouldn't want to see that anyway, but I will include a few photos of it so you can at least see roughly what I'm looking at. Okay, the metronome is off, good. Let's just improvise something off the grid without having to be so rigidly timed. Sounds. We don't want that. Too much. You never know what you're going to get. That's nice. We'll do a couple more loops. Let's try the... kind of wish I didn't have such a complicated chord progression here. I was changing too quickly anyway. Okay, I'm pretty sure the first time I tried this I got much better results, but you know how it is when you start doing something on camera. So let's change tracks and lay down some melody ideas. Maybe we can use that. Let's give it a shot. Into record mode, we'll get the count in and then we're off. I have to listen to what I was doing the last time. Come on, did I capture it? Worrying moments. Let's change the patch. Yes, I remember that. You could edit that out if you want to. Yeah, I think we're done. Now, funny that, the first attempt off camera was miles better, so I'll leave a link in the description where you can download that and listen for yourselves. I was actually struggling there because I couldn't really hear what I was doing on the second track. There was so much going on the first track. I should have perhaps lowered the volumes. Okay, let's play it through again. I'm adjusting the levels here so I can actually reduce the volume of the first track with the chords. Let's see if that sounds any better. I think you get the idea. Here we go. It does start quite well, I think. And there is a note editor, or an event editor, so you can actually fix any mistakes you made, but I wouldn't bother. I just record it again, much easier. Yeah, it starts quite nice, I think. This is just 2 tracks, guys. Sounds pretty epic for 2 tracks. In 1 take. Shame about that. What can you do? So that's the lead track, the second track, in isolation. Let's mix in So I think you get the gist of that. This is a really fun way to make tracks very quickly with ad hoc, unplanned results. You never quite know what you're going to get, and you get some nice happy accidents. At least I did when I was recording this off camera. Okay, let me share with you some of the frustrations I have with this sequencer as well. So this is our sequencer page here. You can see I've got 5 tracks here. We could have added some percussion, some drums to this, maybe a melodic piano line as well. I have the sounds lined up here and ready to go. So we can actually switch tracks. Now this I find a bit cumbersome to switch tracks. You have to press here once to get focus. It's easy to miss as well. You might be better off using your thumbnail there. Then we can switch across up and down the tracks. Like so. Unfortunately, there's no indication on the screen of which track is currently active and playing other than just looking at the meters. If you're not playing anything, you can't really see, so you actually have to read this little text in the box here. I would much prefer some big outline on the track that you've currently selected, so it's easier to see what you're doing and less likely to make a mistake. Another way to change tracks is to first press this one, press it again, and then you can choose it here again. But this is quite a lot of presses to change tracks. Why can't we just have a record arm button on each track? So with one press, I can instantly jump to the track that I want to go to. The other issue that I'm having is that when you're recording, let's change to the drums here. Actually, we do it this way. We can spin to the left. So now we've enabled this for recording. If I go into record mode, off we go. We can now record some drums or something over the top of our little track if we wanted to. But the frustrating thing is, I can do this on my other workstations, but not on the Nautilus. And people tell me, well, this is just the way it is with KORG workstations. I think this was okay in 2001, but not in 2021. The issue is, I can now record my drums, but I can't change tracks whilst recording. This is completely locked. I can't select any other tracks. So to change tracks, you actually have to stop the playback. You have to stop the recording and playback. You can do that up here on the screen, like so. Now I can go in here and change to a different track. That feels a bit awkward. I suppose we've been spoiled by programs like Ableton Live that let you record track after track without ever interrupting the music. And the other workstations do it as well. I was testing it on my Modi X, but not possible here. Just something to keep in mind. So there you have it then, an ad hoc composition and some of my random thoughts and personal opinions on the state of sequencers on workstation keyboards. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheerio. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's have a quick word from my sponsors. This video is sponsored by our patrons and channel members. In return for your support, I offer some nice rewards and perks. For starters, there is my piano inspiration series, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, podcast feed for sharing audio tracks by myself and other community members, written articles, posts and reviews, my growing collection of backing tracks for fun practice sessions, free album downloads and giveaways. The price is $1 per month on Patreon or $2 on YouTube. Access to my entire piano inspiration series is $5. That feels like a fair price, and I hope you agree. The perks on each platform do vary slightly, so please check before you sign up or contact me first. Thank you for sponsoring this video.